to convert some data into percentages. So the first thing we're going to have to do is to log on to Purple Mash. So if you just go to purplemash.com, or you can search Purple Mash into Google and it's the first result there. Alternatively, there is a link on the Google Docs. We're going to log in first of all, and I'll take you through how to do that. So the first thing you need to do is to find your school's login page. So I'm going to click that, type in Monkwick Junior School. It actually comes back up automatically if you just type in Monkwick. So if we click on it, go to school portal, then you'll be able to log in with your username and password. Surname in capital letters, and then your first initial in lowercase. And the password is going to be Monkwick 2019 with a capital M and an exclamation mark at the end. And it will take you to the home page once you've logged in automatically. From here, we're going to find the task that's been set for you today. So you're going to click on this red icon that says to-dos, and we're going to find a to-do called spelling competition example. So if we scroll down until we find it, so it's like a computer icon like that with different colors on it and 2 plus 2, labeled to-do spelling competition example. Now you'll be able to click on this by the time you come to do the work, and it will come up with an option to launch the app like this. So if you click on launch app, it will come up with some data that's already been put in for us. Now, the data on this particular spreadsheet is in relation to a spelling competition that's taken place, where different pupils have all participated to see how many words they could spell out of 140. And they all got their different scores here in column B. So what we need to do is we need to find out the percentage that each pupil got right in their spelling competition. And we're going to figure it out to 0 decimal places, 1 decimal place, 2 decimal places. Those of you that might want to try something a bit trickier, you can have a go at doing it as a fraction. And I will also show you how you can figure out the average score for the whole class as well, if you really want to challenge yourselves. So the first thing we're going to do is we need to tell the spreadsheet that we want all of our answers to be a percentage, because at the moment, if I just typed a random number into the cell, it doesn't actually give it as a percentage. So we need to tell the spreadsheet, first of all, I want percentages. And the way we're going to do that is you're going to click and drag in these 3 columns all the way down to the bottom of your data set so that they're all highlighted. And we're going to format them as a percentage. So if we come over to the right-hand side of the screen, there's a little icon with 3 zeros there. And this tells us how we can format the cells. So remember, cells are the little boxes. So if we click the percent icon, it's then going to tell all of these boxes to show a percentage. Let's see if that's worked. So if I type in a number there now, it's showing it as a percent. Okay, that's not the right answer. We're going to figure the right answer out. Now, in terms of percentages, we don't necessarily need to know how to figure out each individual percentage ourselves in this one, because the spreadsheet is going to do it for us. Because figuring out percentage, 56 divided by 140, is quite tricky for us to do. So we're going to get the computer to do it for us. So to figure out each percentage, we need to tell the computer, the spreadsheet, to divide 56 by 140, because Thomas got 56 out of 140 right. So we're going to use this icon up here, which is our formula wizard. So I'm going to click in the cell that I want my percentage to go in, which in this case is going to go into D4. So I'm going to click this icon with the FX and the magic wand, and it gives us the instructions here. So select the first cell in the calculation. So I'm doing 56 divided by 140. So I'm going to click on B4, which is 56. I'm going to tell it to divide it by 140. Once I'm happy with that, I click OK, and it gives me a percentage in that box there. So I'll show you again. We're going to look at Olivia's now. So this time she got 135 out of 140 correct. So we need to do 135 divided by 140. So the percentage is going to go in this box, which is why I've got it highlighted. Click on my formula wizard. Select the first cell in the calculation. So that's 135 or B5, which is the name of the cell, divided by 140, which is C5. Yep, we're happy with that. Click OK, and it gives us a percentage.